Hello, welcome to Random Rickster Gaming. My name is Rick, and this game is Balatro. If you're surprised that I am randomly playing Balatro after like 2 months of not streaming, then you clearly did not read the name of the channel. So, Balatro, if you have somehow avoided hearing about it, is a roguelike, or is it a roguelite? I don't know the difference. I think it's a roguelike where you play poker hands that are not entirely legal. So in this deck that I will be playing, I will start the run with only spades and hearts in my deck. And that is the premise of today's stream, is I am just going to be testing out my microphone. And if it sounds like just static, or if it sounds like I'm not using a microphone, I really hope somebody tells me. So I'm gonna do planet cards because those are really useful. And then, wait, wrong button. I'm going to go all in on hearts just because I can. It's basically a 50-50 split in my deck, and I might as well do one of the two. I'm gonna upgrade my flush. I'll also upgrade straight. It's never bad to upgrade hands in this game. And then I just won in one hand. I'm acting like that's some achievement, but it's really not. That's interesting. Having a bull could direct us toward a sort of econ run. I'm not a fan of it being eternal because I can't destroy it if I decide that I'm actually broke, but I might as well try it. I've never made the bull work, but I have never claimed to be goated at this game. I simply play too much of it. Doubling our money is really good for the bull. Let's see. Once again, adding money could be good, but it's only $5. Bonus cards are always useful. We could get more, but I don't like wasting a slot on a card, but it might be our best option. I suppose I should probably explain more of how this game works, just in case you've never played it. Down in the corner, where it says hands, that's how many times I get to play, and where it says discards is how many discards. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. I feel pretty stupid saying that. And then the blue square is how many chips I'm getting, because it's based off of poker. And the red is multiplier. So my bull is going to add 24 chips because of how much money I have. And then this is a hanging chad, which re-triggers the first card I play. Hanging Chad is one of my favorite jokers in this game, if only because it can be used to make lucky cards less dog water. Permanent +1 hand is pretty interesting, and considering my other options, I don't see a problem with that. If anyone has any questions, go ahead and ask in chat. I really I feel like I've played so many hours of this game that trying to explain it feels like explaining addition. Because, like, it just do be that way. We need to get more planet cards because they'll definitely help us stay ahead of the curve. And look at that, just in time. I know playing flushes on the checkered deck is pretty basic, but I feel like it's, you know, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, looks like a duck, it's probably a duck, right? I'm actually gonna make a joke. And that's actually a pretty decent Joker too. I don't have a problem with that. Let's watch this. I bet this is going to one time it. Hi! I was about to type back because I'm so used to that. I can actually just say hi to you, sir. It's fun to see the little crown next to you. I forgot that I gave you mod status. Okay, Zerzy has declared that they do not know how this game works. So let me walk you through it. Down in the bottom... Yes, you are a god, sir. So down in the bottom, as the round goes up and the ante goes up, I have to make more points every, round. And the game ends at ante 8, but you can go infinite. There are different effects you can have on your cards, and the jokers change how the game is played. So it's kind of like Flux, I think is the name of it, where you change the rules as you go. So, like, this joker makes my hand better if it contains a pair, but that does not mean that the hand has to be a pair. And Cloud 9 works really nicely with Bull, because Bull gives me more chips for each dollar, and then Cloud 9 gives me more money. So then the smart thing to do would be to stack up on 9s. So I know Zerzy doesn't know a whole lot about poker. This is called a flush. It's when all the colors match. And there are other types of plays, and it'll show you different examples of how hand works. If this crashes and burns, I'll probably do a second run, maybe even a third run. This game's pretty quick, except for when you go infinite, then it takes 2 hours. So we'll see. I'm tempted by red card just because I've never made it work, but we're not gonna do that because we're already running bull, and I've never made bull work either. More bonus cards is pretty good because that increases the amount of chips, and we want to increase chips because then when they have more mult, the number is bigger. Big number is good. So it says a goal, and I'm meeting it pretty quickly. And the main reason I'm streaming this is because my friends don't believe me that I'm decent at this game. I'm not the best at it by any means, but I make it work. I would have loved for one of these to be a 9, but none of them are a 9, and none of them are hearts. But this 6 of spades is a mult, so I figure that's decent enough. Not a big fan of losing money, obviously. Oh, I should have discarded to get a pair, but... oh, that sucks. Okay. We play Royal Flush. It's the best option available. This mic is brand new, so I don't actually know how close to the microphone I'm supposed to be. So if your eardrums are bleeding, please let me know. I would love like a death card. I would love a strength card, but no. Why would anything good happen to me ever? That's a lie. I have plenty of great things happen to me. The worst uncommon? That's great. No, I know our Wi-Fi is so bad. I hope it's not affecting everything too much, but I know our Wi-Fi is straight dookie garbage. I had to reload like twice to go live in the first place. We do Judgment, Temperance, then sell the dookie card. Lots of money. Money is good. We cry because our face cards, they're drawn face down. Sorrow, weeping, crying. Wow, when did I drop off that hard? Something bad happened because I went from one hand every single time to failing. This is so true, sir, that the struggle is in fact real. They might be saying that this is a lie, but they'd be wrong. We still have plenty of hands, though. I'm not worried about it. Yep, just like that. Bestie was so ready for me to be donezo, and I survived. I lived, bitch. We cry. We sob. We scream. I know without, any idea of what's going on, this game is kind of weird. But at least it's not one of the my dump truck has a red hat, which means that it rotates 14 times on the donkey, which then spontaneously combusts the turkey, and then the rat gets +2/+2 sort of games. Which I also really love, in case you were wondering. In case you thought I was dissing them, I'm not. I think those games are a great time purely because nobody has any clue what you're doing. Extra large blind scares me. I'm scared for my life. I would discard, but I don't want to waste my discards on an extra large blind. Okay, 20,000 is not the worst. In case you're wondering what I'm thinking, I have no thoughts. My brain is completely devoid. Dude, I can't count to 5. This is how you end up playing video games on the internet, is because you can't count to 5. I have a degree in science, and I can't count to 5. I deserve to lose. Yeah, that's the downfall of this particular run. Because there is no way to come back from that. I'm devastated. But that was just a warm-up. It's true, I can only count to 4. It's like the joke in Monty Python. Count to... oh, God, I cannot roll my tongue today. Count to 3. Exactly 3. And then they mess up. They go 1, 2, 5, 3, sir. 3. And then the whole hand grenade explodes. Am I allowed to say that word on YouTube? I don't think I'm big enough for anyone to care. I have like 11 subscribers. Imagine this blows up for some reason and I end up getting... I don't know where I was going with that. This run has rancid vibes. Sometimes you just have to know when the world seems to be against you. Even if it's not actually against you, sometimes you just, you gotta know that things just aren't going right. And it's okay. I messed up. That's okay though. I didn't mean to do that. I have a full grown man college degree and I cannot read either. I am completely illiterate. I cannot count to 5. We're finding out a lot of fun things about me now that I have a microphone. My phone is requesting that I pair with an iPhone, and I don't trust iPhones at all. Do we do bowl again? I don't know if you're laughing at the bowl or at me being distrustful of iPhones. Honestly, both are completely valid. Honestly, it's too early for bowl. Bowl is not... Okay, Zer. Okay. Both of these are straight dookie dog water. We start a new run. This is how roguelites work. Some people might be like, this is infuriating to watch. Because why do you keep restarting? And I'm like, you're the one who's choosing to watch. I'm just some guy on the internet. Zerzy, your mom. I can't believe I stooped to your level. I can't believe that I did that. A grown man. In case you're wondering what's going on, I took Constellation, which is one of my favorite jokers. My other favorite joker is Scholar, because I am a one-trick pony and the only way I ever live or win is 5-of-a-kind aces. Yeah, I'm a little silly. What can I say? Guys, do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do the 3-of-a-kind run? It's still early. We do the heckin' full house 3-of-a-kind run. You can't stop me. 'Cause you're on the other side of the screen. I'm gonna cry. All I needed was one more king. Did I have a king in my hand earlier? I feel like I did. I feel like I was dumb. But what else is new? Today I learned, do not reveal to the universe my location, sir. That's very dangerous. I high-key hate all cards that destroy themselves. Because why you do that? We take an ace. The strongest weapon is an ace. Hear me out. Flush 5, gold card, face card run. Also, according to YouTube, Zerzy is my #1 fan. So that's pretty fun. It's holographic, so I might as well take it. Also do Odd Todd. This is true. For anybody wondering if it's true that Zerzy keeps me hostage in their basement and only feeds me stale chips, it's the truth. For legal reasons, it's not the truth. We're just roommates. And they were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates. Do we try full house or do we just rely on flush? I play so many more flushes than full houses, but I'm tired of flushes. That's the thing about, like, flushes are so incredibly boring. It's like, can you match the colors? And the answer is no. I cannot match the colors. And yeah, I know I have a card that buffs face cards, but I care more about having aces than face cards because face cards are debuffed so often in this game that it's just honestly better to not bother with it. This is beautiful. The setup. It's glorious. Look at that. This is what you call dopamine. We take the Wrathful Joker just to have it. I feel like there might be people out there who are mad that I am constantly running at less than 10 money. And for them, I have to say that it's kind of like playing Morrowind with no fatigue. Like, if you've never known the rich life, then why would you care? Look at that. The number goes up. The number goes up. Well, obviously I have to take astronomer. Like, I am physically being restrained. I have no choice. Because the astronomer lets me get planets for free, and then my constellation joker is buffed by the planets, and then I win, and I get dopamine. In case you were wondering how it works. I would love it if I got an Earth once in my entire life. This is hideous. This is horrible. Actually, it's not that bad. I'm just being dramatic. The internet does that to a person. The singular club in my deck, kinda iconic. That's Zerzy at school. Stop saying no. Stop being a liar. You were the silly little singular club. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a weirdo too. And what's nice is that, like, in private schools and in college, especially university, like, everyone around you also has like very similar interests to you because of your majors, and you just find other weird little freaks like yourself. What, that you are the sole club? I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. Look at my deck, sir. You are the sole club. Here you are, the only person watching the stream, my #1 fan. You're the only buffed card in the deck. You're goated. I do not know if this stream is going to stay on the internet very long. We're gonna see. I would love a 4 of a kind. I've gotten greedy. I no longer want full houses. I want 4 of a kinds. Because they're actually good. I'm devastated emotionally. Okay, we can save this. We can save this run. Friends, I'm not. We can save it! Let's go! 4 of a kind! I was scared for a second that didn't make it. I was gonna delete the channel. I think having recordings of my voice might be very helpful for me, because I have a hard time understanding tone. It might be possible that I think I'm being emotional and I sound completely monotone. I think that there's a chat delay, so Zerzy's typing all these, like, reactions, and I have no idea what they're reactions to. It's kind of hilarious. We leave that in the hand so I can make money. We leave it in the hand so I can make money. We cry because I have nothing to play. We play high card and pray. Wow, it has been 30 minutes of this. Balatro is great because when you're playing it, time is flying, and when you're watching someone else play, it's like, wow, they do this for hours on end every single day. That's kind of concerning. We don't make it. We go again. I think the next roguelike I want to play on here, maybe I'll put up a poll on if the good people of the internet, would like me to play Wild Frost or Banners of Ruin. And I know the two are essentially the same game, but they are different in notable ways. Namely, as of right now, Banners of Ruin is a much lower budget version, and it's kind of janky, but it's also one of my favorite games. So I also feel the urge to play Retro Bowl. I think Retro Bowl on this glorious day would be very funny. We skip, I'm afraid. We take clearance sale, I'm afraid. You want to know what's really great is I still don't have headphones, so I don't have any idea what's going on in the game, which is why I'm so bad at. In case you were wondering, it's because I can't hear the game. Also, Zerzy, I see that you responded to something I said 4 minutes ago. It's finally showed up. I don't even have chat delay on. There's like a setting you can put on where each chatter has to wait like 60 seconds between each whatever time they type. And I just personally don't feel like that's necessary. I think having people type in chat is a great time, and I would like to hear what everyone has to say rather than sit here and simply exist talking at literally an inanimate object. Right now the run is kind of playing itself. I'm just doing a flush sort of run. That's not good. We do high card. So yeah, we're just doing flushes, so I'm thinking of things to talk about. And right now what I want to talk about is the fact that the latest video I am almost done recording. I cannot make promises as to when it will come out, because then I will be a liar caught red-handed on the internet, and nobody wants that. I simply will say that the recording is almost done, and when it is finished, it'll be a great time. Currently, the run I am recording, I know I said that there would be a iron equipment only run, and I actually stopped recording that because the way I had started the run out was actually Dookie Dog Water. So I kind of set myself up for failure. Yes, Flush House. And so I was basically stuck in like a death trap of like my previous 5 saves were all me getting offed by a dragon, and I was done with it. So I have started a new challenge where it is the very simple weapon restricted run. Can you beat Skyrim using only katanas? And I'm actually having a really great time with it. It's giving me a lot of roleplay sort of opportunities. I'm excited to edit it, but school is starting, which is not ideal for the whole productivity of the YouTube channel thing, because I'm not gonna have time for anything. Well, that might not be entirely true, actually, because I am taking significantly less credits than I was last semester when I graduated. But I also don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'll get so much done, and then get nothing done. We duplicate our ace, because that's how aces reproduce, you know. They just pop into existence, duplication style. That's my second ace joke. I'm gonna get flagged. I would love a flush house right now. That would be really great. I was about to complain, and then I realized I had a flush house. Ask and ye shall receive. $80 chips if hand is a flush is not good. I probably should have taken Hanging Chad, come to think of it, but it is fine. Taking yet another atrocious joker, because 1 in 4 basically means never. It's kind of like the M&J TV quote that if it's not 100%, it's 1% or whatever. It's friggin' never, honestly. It's a very valid complaint with Pokemon, and I feel like it also applies to this very game that we are playing at the moment. Respectfully, I want to scream. This game, dude, I can't handle it right now. Molt cards are good. Yes! Upgraded flush house. This is the beginning of something big. And realistically, this is only ante 4. Like, we have a lot of rounds to go, a lot of antes to go. We can definitely build up something better! Yes, Stroll Joker is just a better crafty Joker. I'm sorry, I diss chips so hard. I know I was just recently saying how chips are like really important in this game, and they are. But also I simply do not care. There we go. I am well aware that favoring kings, nines, and aces is a horrible idea, but my intention is to just favor nines and aces, but kings turn into aces, so that's what I'm working with. I'm aware that it's putting me into precarious situations. I would love it if it were any of the 3 hands that I play, but instead, this is what we're working with. No, we do Molt Aces. We do more than just Molt Aces. I didn't realize it was a mega pack. This is a good day. hello, second viewer to the channel. I am so happy to see you here today. Actually, I can't see you. Don't be freaked out. I was just using a phrase of English lit stuff. I haven't taken an English class in like 2 years. I'm doing a really great job of making myself seem stupider than I actually am. Actually. 9 of hearts because we're 9-pilled. That's great. That's a great card. It doesn't go with our build. We get rid of those filthy spades. Okay. We take a risk. We cry because our risk didn't pay off. We cheer because the risk paid off. Dude, if real gambling was like this game, the way I would have so many problems. But real gambling is like, give us your money and we'll give you actually nothing in return. And then you're just like, but what if I want something in return? And they're like, that's loser behavior. And then you cry. I'm so eloquent. Such wisdom from somebody who is very obviously multitasking. I'll get better at the banter. This is literally, I got this microphone fairly recently. If it's not obvious. We heartify, just in case. When they pull a heart cards are debuffed moment, it's going to be devastating. I now have more money than I know what to do with. Someone should take away my microphone. I should stop speaking. I should be banned from speaking. Actually, don't do that. That's a violation of human rights, I think. Of the Constitution or whatever. I don't like this hand. We do high card. Of course, that is the one time in the 2 antes we've had Space Joker that it actually triggered, and it was on a high card. That's really great. That's really awesome. That makes me so happy. Yes, I know playing a blue stamp is not ideal, but we are doing our best in this situation. I played like a lunatic, and these are the consequences of our dearly beloved actions. I keep going for flushes, and I can't play them. I think we're boned. Yep. Game over. Okay, we will do one more round. Checkered deck, black stake. Give me a moment. We sit crisscross applesauce in our office chair. in this household. That is how you game. We're doing flushes again. Boys, it's happened. He's doing flushes again. Or am I? Honestly, not getting the first small blind in one hand makes me very wary about the upcoming hands. I'm sorry about that massive pause in between upcoming and hands. I simply forgot what words are. In case you're wondering why I chose DNA, it's useful at some point. Obviously not right now because we have no cards worth duplicating. But when the time comes, you can get a wow, this hand is atrocious. You can get flush fives pretty easily using DNA. I'm kind of insecure about the fact that I was like, yeah, friends of mine who are my friends, I'm really good at Balatro. I play Balatro in my sleep, and I am doing horrendously in Balatro today. Today is not my Bala day. That was bad. Deepest apologies. I don't even remember which I chose. Okay. We do more hollow jokers. You know what? Duplicate 9 of hearts. That way, if we get Cloud 9, which pays us for having 9s, we have 9s in the deck. I feel like that one's pretty self-explanatory for anyone who saw our previous runs, but in case you have not, that is why I am honestly holographic crafty joker is pretty good. Actually, come to think of it, holographic crafty joker is straight dookie as of right now because I haven't been leveling flush at all or playing flush at all. Well, I don't know about playing flush. Actually, I have been playing flush. I am a liar. Imagine I run for president one day and the haters are like, "He can't run for president, he declared openly on YouTube as a teenager that he is a liar, so like, you can't trust him, bro, like, can't be the president." Which, I mean, valid. I feel like there are better reasons for me not to be president, though. Like, he can't count to 5, for example. It's a pretty good reason. The duo. I actually think the duo is a pretty good card. I think that times 2 molts is not the best, but I do think that it is also not the worst. Hold on, give me a moment. My controller's about to die. Finding out I can mute after all this time is crazy. Anyways, I'm back. I've never had to mute before because I did not have, believe it or not, I did not in fact have a microphone. Hence why I have no voice in my videos. Gotta lock in. I cannot be a shame anymore. We are locking in on a game that literally my life does not depend on it, but I do feel strong feelings, okay? Sometimes you just gotta embrace the dopamine. Words of wisdom. I don't think I've consciously thought about a single word I've said in the last 51 minutes and 31 seconds. Perhaps I could find a better card to duplicate. I did not find a better card to duplicate. Never mind. That's not really a better card to duplicate either. I have been left betrayed or whatever. I don't know. We keep making nines. Someday there will be a reason to have this many nines. I'm not convinced it's gonna happen this century, but it will certainly happen at some point. I have not put my crafty joker to use at all. Not once. Here, we'll give you the world's worst flush and see what happens. Wow, okay. I should have been using flushes more. You know what would go crazy? A negative joker. Because I like this setup, and it brings me no joy to be seeing a zany joker go to waste. Because that bro, he's my man. I love a zany joker. Spade cards being debuffed is booty. We clone a 9. We should level up high card, just for kicks and giggles. We play a flush containing a pair. That is entirely... We cracked the code. We cracked the code. No way. Do we take the Bloodstone? We would have to replace DNA, right? Like, or maybe we could replace the duo, because... But then without the duo, DNA doesn't do anything. That one's tricky. We just buy Magic Trick, because I'm still working on the achievement. So, in case you're wondering, the achievement is buying a certain amount of cards from the shop, and I simply do not buy cards from the shop. So, I need to get that voucher just in case. How many nine? I have 9 9s. I cannot sell my DNA. That's too funny. Okay, we sell duo, buy bloodstone, roll a few times, ignore, we start cloning oh no, I didn't read the challenge. Well, that's not good. That's no good at all. I just took a perfectly good run and threw it down the toilet because I got greedy. That is how roguelites work. You know, these things, they just go down like that. We see what happens. See, yeah, that's very sad. But not surprising that I would get too caught up in my own glory. Ah, that's a game over. I'm not too discouraged by this game over. I don't want the haters to think I'm rage quitting. But I do think that this has been an hour-long stream. And maybe I should switch over to a different game. Just on a second stream. Because nobody wants to watch anything back that's too long. So I will end the stream here, and I'll start playing. I think I'll play some Wild Frost next.